What is going on, everybody? 2Bob29 back in the lounge yet again. Make sure to kick back, relax, and grab some snacks, because today it is time to go over the Faction Boss Fight Club Prize Wall Eval. That's right, we don't talk about Fight Club, but what we do talk about is Fight Club Prize Walls, right? So let's take a look on into this, and as we talked about on the blog read, which a huge shout out to Furbo for letting me read the blog, to Bro for helping me out with it and helping me with all the setup stuff, and each and every last one of you that showed up for it. But anyway, all the Rumble plates are here. All of them. Every single color. Yellow, red, green, blue, purple, black. All of them. So, as we talked about before, whichever one of these that you're kind of feeling like you're missing out on, definitely worth going for. These are fantastic plates. I think they're great additions to the game. I think that they pair very well with the 8th anniversary skill plates that can generate multi-gems, and these will kind of like fill in the rest of the board with the color that you need to break those multi-gems. 30 gems is a lot. I guess just for argument's sake, if you don't know, whenever you destroy 30 gems or more, generate 30 gems of the color that you see. So the mic drop is yellow, the unlimited power is red, Enigma is green, off the ropes is blue, mischief is purple, point break is black. That's again for the colorblind audience out there. But yeah, I mean, whichever ones that you feel you are missing out on, definitely go for that one. Me personally, I ended up getting the yellow, the red, the green, and the black the first time around for Royal Rumble. So I'm looking at a purple or a blue for my choice, I guess, so to speak, of plate. If your faction also maxed out the Faction Boss competition, you either got a chunk of Prize Wall, which will have brought you pretty darn close to this and possibly obtainable if you spent a little bit of money. That being said, I don't know the exact numbers, so if it's a full mega, please don't shoot me for thinking that a mega is a little bit of money. But yeah, it should be within reach to a vast amount of players out there, is my understanding. Or you just got a plate at random. I ended up getting another red plate, the unlimited power plate, which, I mean, maybe, boo-hoo is me type of elitist mentality. I have a Ghostbuster plate from way back when, and I already have a red plate, and the idea of getting a third generate 30 red gem plate doesn't seem like it's going to really go that far for me this time around. So we'll see what I end up taking towards the end of this video. It's going to be the blue or the purple for sure. Moving on. There is the Arcade Assassin Asuka Ultimate Strap, 150% gem damage for 18,800. This is wild to me. Not only was this made available if you had her early, which makes it no point in getting it, but this was also available earlier on in this month, multiple times actually. Not like, it was once. I think this is the 4th time this month that you could have gotten 150% gem damage for Asuka. So yeah, super weird. Not really sure why, but hey, it's there. I would definitely not be spending on that personally. If you're at like a weird impasse where you're like, maybe I'm gonna get Asuka next week, and I don't have her this week, and I didn't get the strap earlier on in the month, and I don't have enough Prize Wall for a Rumble plate, or I have enough for one but not enough for two. Like, if you're in that weird in-between point, and you also have all these characters that you don't need shards for, sure, I can kind of see it. If that's like the very small subsect that you're in, sure, maybe go for it, right? For me, no go, no chance. The other big win for me on this entire prize wall is the mega bonus chance straps. So for those of you that are unaware, the mega bonus straps are pretty darn good. So it's the 40, 60, 100, 150 strap that we get for the feuds. That's where it's at for gem damage. It's also a 40, 60, 100, 150 for move damage. It's a 40, 60, 100 for gem defense. and a 50 or 100% boost for health. So those really are some honest to God awesome bonuses for this strap. And then again, of course, right, you have to roll the class and the era. There's no Hall of Fame, there's no IOW. Those are pretty much almost always exclusive for some reason at this point, but nevertheless, those are only 1,300. For me, I'm probably going to be getting every single one of those. Next up, we got shards. Very straightforward, as always. If you don't have the shards, get them. If you don't have these characters, get the shards for them. Rhea's been pretty kind on the daily bags and the weekly bags, I think, for the login for the month. Bianca's here, pretty cheap for her shards. She's nothing more than a CSS at this point. Rhea's still top notch at Acro Female and Legend Female. Regal, absolutely fantastic. So pretty cool that they have his shards available. He's a bit slower in terms of like I have to click the board type of thing, but his top out damage is just insano. Muscle Man, I know a lot of people are chasing Muscle Man, so there's shards for him there. Personally, I don't really use him unless there's like a Bray requirement, but that's kind of it for me. Rockin' Roman Reigns and Grayson Waller, I mean, again, fillers, right? If you need a Roman requirement, Rockin' Reigns is pretty darn solid. And then Grayson Waller, he's pretty good for boss battles and showdowns and feuds. Like, he's not your number one, number two type of guy, but he's up there consistently for a lot of game modes, so not bad. The best there ever will be, Brett. This is kind of wild to me that they have a limit 4 on this, and the shards are 100 of them, and they're actually so cheap. Brett's actually good. If you haven't seen my video on him, definitely would suggest go checking it out. He's pretty darn good. He's also a very solid coach for those that don't have Chelsea Green or CM Punk zombie versions, right? So pretty solid as a coach, as a fighter, all around. I would look into getting him if you don't have him. KO greatest hits 6-star bronze for 700. I mean, if you don't have him, this is a solid fuse up for such a cheap amount of prize wall. I might even take that one too, just because it's only 700. There's also the mega token bundles. Has the 6-star gold tokens, some silver, some bronze, and some emeralds. These don't have enough tokens in it for me to go out of my way to spend on these. If it's econ and cleanup section crew type of stuff, then sure, maybe I'll go down to that, just like they have the regular token bundle here. This is all cleanup crew stuff for me. Coins, they have TP and coins, which is... So if you have the extra prize wall to spend, right, this is only 5 mil. This is 20 mil coins, and then it comes with 3,000 TP. So you're essentially just spending 200 extra prize wall on 3,000 TP. Like, that's pretty good. And then strap parts and metal bits. This is very weak amounts, but it's also very weak amounts of prize wall required. So not really the end of the world. Pretty straightforward prize wall this time around, to be honest. I'm not sold on the blue or the purple specifically yet. I feel like the blue kind of plays into a lot of other characters that don't really need to utilize the new 8th anniversary plates, where the purple one kind of does. And I don't have a lot of those 8th anniversary plates. So, like, my Blast Gem and Botch Gem one that I ended up getting, they're not really going to get much better with getting either the blue or the purple. And so I know a lot of people want the purple for Muda, and that's cool too, but he already does so much damage as is. I don't see a need to go that route. I'm kind of leaning towards taking the blue one, maybe messing around with JD McDonough, Lyra Valkyria, something like that. I'm going to hold off on making that decision right away. There's also the faction payouts, so I don't know if our faction's getting 4,000, 5,000, whatever, however many prize wall left from the faction payouts. So I'm not going to make a decision on that just yet in regards to the skill plate. So I guess you'll have to stay tuned to some future content of mine to see which one I end up taking. But what I will do in this video is I will actually go ahead and purchase all 5 of these mega bonus chances because these are super worth it to me. And we're going to skip all of these, and then we're going to go and check them all out in our inventory. And that'll be it for this video. So let's see. We got a no bonus Modern Acro. We got a 40% New Gen Trickster. We got a 60% Modern Acro defense. 60% defense for PG Trickster. And a 60% move for Reality Acro. Yikes, those are bad. Some mega bonuses that were not so mega. Well, what I will do is I'm going to go ahead and make room for that Modern Acro without a bonus, and we'll level it up, and then we'll call it a video. Alrighty, here is our strap, the mega bonus chance. Just because you roll nothing doesn't mean you can't get anything. Every time that you level up the strap with strap parts to unlock the slots for your medals or your skill plates, you have a chance at getting one of these bonuses. So, first time's a charm, 50% health. I mean, it would have been much better if it was 100%er, but 50% is better than nothing. Well, that is going to be it for this one. So, I do apologize. I just am not confident enough yet on my blue or purple decision. I am definitely leaning towards the blue plate, but I'm going to do what a lot of you should do, which is ask around in your faction for what they think as well. What might they end up getting? What should you get type of thing. Doesn't ever hurt to just kind of chit-chat with a lot of the members and folks in your own faction, but I will say I'm probably leaning towards the blue, and again, that's just a me thing, doesn't have to be a you thing, so don't take the blue one and then go, oh, Bob took the blue one, so I took the blue one instead of taking the black one, and I really could have used the black one. Like, don't come blaming it on me. It's just what I want to do. But anyway, that's it for this one. So hopefully you liked the video. If you did like the video, make sure to click that like button. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button as we continue to grow. Make sure to share with all of your friends out there who are looking for some prize wall help, and leave some comments below. What did you think about the Faction Boss Fight Club? What did you think about the prize wall? Did you get anything good out of your faction chest if your faction did max it? Are you going to be able to get one of these plates or not? Did you get anything good on your mega bonus chances? You know, all that good stuff and everything else in between. But until next time, everybody, have a good one.